Well, the season just started, GA. We have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league. The intense media scrutiny, social media, news travels fast.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Johnson with a screen on Robinson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard. Yeah, Jalen Johnson is just a do-it-all kind of guy. He can hit the three, he can create offense for his teammates, and then he gives you great effort defensively.
And both free throws good for Johnson. Here's Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Cunningham sets a screen for Robinson. Out left to the wing. From past the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Yeah, it's been impressive, and the question now is who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Daniels with it. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu down low. Duran's on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Over Robinson. Atlanta again missing.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Cunningham, a screen on Johnson. And Thompson kicks to Robinson. Pass to Duran. Back to Robinson. And a wide open look for Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And look at how he's evolved from his rookie year. Cade is so much more confident in his three.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Carries it from three-point range.
Finally able to knock one down. Hopefully, the lid is off the basket.
A defensive tone setter, that's Ausar Thompson. He shadows his man with relentless determination, but his game right before his chin, don't you think, is expanding in every way?
Oh, he's got immeasurable impact defensively, blocks, steals, deflections, always a disruptor. He's still a little bit foul prone, but I think as he starts to get a reputation in this league as an elite defender, he is going to be scary.
That's good from Cunningham. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself, and that is the difference.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And what you respect about Cade Cunningham is that he puts his team on his back. He does everything he can to deliver whatever they need.
And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Misses from the corner.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Pass to Cunningham. Inside. Shot by Collins, no good.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Johnson with a screen on Duran. Oh!
Unreal.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now, here is Robinson. Collins finds Robinson. Now, here's Cunningham. 14 feet away, and it's Daniels with the rebound.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Johnson with a screen on Duran. Daniels, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Cans it from downtown.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And a different look here for the Pistons. Paul Reed's checked in for Jalen Duren. Holland comes in for Collins. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Ausar Thompson. And it's Jenkins in for Duncan Robinson. Dort, he's checked in for Atlanta. McCollum comes in for Daniels. Atlanta trails by 3. Pass to Johnson. And here is Okongwu. Reed covering. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Green, he's checked in for Cunningham. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Here's Jenkins. Up top, Reed. Pass to Joe. Driving to the basket. Johnson with the block.
And his coach has to love that. That's great rim protection by Johnson.
Down low. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Kept alive. Kicks it out to McCollum. Wide open shot is on the money.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Jenkins can't get it to go.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
Green against McCollum. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Holland the pass to Reed. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. That one, no good. Back to Okongwu. 23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. From downtown, drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Now here's Jenkins. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Holland. No good from outside. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Ausar Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham comes in for Holland. The Pistons trailer. Ausar Thompson is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Jenkins in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. Shoots. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. The Pistons have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Thompson. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. 4 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Johnson can't hit. Pistons trail by 3. And Duren, here we go. Daniels against Duren. To the right side. With the crossover, he takes it up and lays it in. He's got 12. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Well, that, and also, how about the level of activity we've seen from them defensively? They've been up on the ball, pressuring, active hands, coming away with steals. It's just been great to see.
Daniels with it, covered by Joe. To the paint, here's Landale.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. For the Pistons, Paul Reed's checked in for Duren. Collins comes in for Isaiah Joe. Robinson is subbed in for Jenkins. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Jock Landale. .115 left now here in the second. Outside Robinson. Cunningham outside. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Outside Daniels. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal. But you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Pass to Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside Collins. Thompson for 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. "19 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Daniels. Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we finish one half of basketball. Hawks ahead, leading by 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Detroit Pistons. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points already or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kitty?
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for Atlanta.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Okongwu. Johnson is out there with Daniels. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So it's the Pistons now, following the bucket by the Hawks. During the pass to Collins. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Atlanta leading by 8. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. A wide open look here for Okongwu. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Johnson with the block.
Well, he's a tough defender. Johnson pretty much good for at least one of those a game.
Here's Cunningham. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, that was a very well-designed set, and it resulted in a dime from Jalen Johnson.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Robinson. Thompson for 3. Excellent defense from Daniels.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Johnson in the corner. It's good from long range. Johnson's got 7 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Nice jump shot. Good. He's got 10.
And that is a smooth release off the catch. Cunningham with great touch.
To the inside, Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 15-point game. And Thompson kicks to Collins. Offline with his three.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Six on the shot clock. Can't hit from 12. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Releases. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 12 in the game.
Well, that is a beautiful release from Cunningham. He's got that jumper dialed in.
Well, this league has some of the world's best athletes. But Asar Thompson, like his brother Amen, Tim, they're on another level.
Yeah, this guy has a top-tier burst and relentlessness to make things happen. He's already a stopper at the defensive end.
Thompson from long range. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Johnson. Fires at the elbow. And he gets the jumper to drop. 16 points for him.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Thompson outside. Oh, good on the triple.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. A different look here for Detroit. Jalen Duren comes in for Paul Reed. And it's Cunningham in for Green. Here's Cunningham. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Well, that's the thing about Cunningham. He can carry your offense. Tonight, he's doing it with his scoring.
Holland is out there with Jalen Duren. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Jenkins in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now. Okongwu can't hit that one. Great defense that time from Duren. Pass to Cunningham. Nice move. Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got 11 in the second half.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Now, Alexander Walker. 14 feet away. Duren pulls it down. Pistons trail by 14. Okongwu pulls it down. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. From outside, down it goes for 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. take a look now as we give our nod to our player of the game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
They had not been playing very good basketball coming into this game. And that's when a team needs its star players to step up and stop the bleeding, just like he did tonight. Here's Collins. Outside Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Duren sets the screen for Thompson. Collins fires, and the 3 misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Johnson with a screen on Cunningham.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Atlanta.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Alexander Walker with the ball. Jacks up a 3. The shot is off. Outside Cunningham. Thompson. He drills the 3. They lead by 11. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Driving in. Rebounded by Thompson. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game.